the last few weeks we've been showing you our garden and farming journey from the very start here in France, and some of the footage up to now had already been shown before on our first renovation channel, but we felt it was necessary for all our new viewers to start this channel from the very beginning of our story, and that way it just makes more sense for everybody. Well, from today, everything you're going to see is brand new footage, not previously seen anywhere. And at the Chateau farm, we have two very distinct growing areas. One is our kitchen garden, and then over the small bridge, it leads to what we call our proper vegetable farm. The last time we showed you this section of the farm, we'd started our beds and made some real progress. However, in March of this year, we decided it was time to extend the farm in a really big way. What are you up to?
Just getting the polytunnel pieces, the big polytunnel pieces from the big barn.
On the big barn.
We decided to put in one of the most silliest places.
Yeah, well, when we
out
moved,
of the way.
Yeah, so when we moved, we brought over our 30 by 50 foot commercial polytunnel from England. And we knew that we wanted to put it up at some point, so we're here nearly 3 years later finally getting all the pieces. And the removal people obviously on the day of removal said, where do you want it? And we just went up there. So they've put it where we said, so just trying to find the easiest way to take all the parts now. So Anthony is helping Julian to start bringing the pieces down. That's not a polytunnel piece. With all the pieces eventually found, it was time to erect the commercial tunnel. Julian had previously dug 18 holes, all 2 feet deep. Not an easy task in our clay pasture, and now it was time to build the hoops. Once the hoop was in position, concrete then had to be poured into the hole to secure the hoop.
Right. Pull it to you. Is it up top? Yeah. Pour this and then we'll get it straight.
Then with all the metal structure complete, it was time for the next stage. So the day I've been waiting for 3 years has finally come. More than that, actually. We are getting our commercial tunnel back up, the one that we brought over from England, and let's show you what we're up to. So this is what the crew are doing, our French Friends crew. We have Teen coming up for the ladder, we have Mika on the second ladder, and then Lean is somewhere in the background. So we're just measuring, we're just creating the extra battens now. Oh, there's Lean. So they're creating the batten that's going alongside the top rail of the door. The plastic will then sit on top of this batten, and then you put another batten on top of that, and that's how you secure the plastic. So I haven't had much chance to film because they needed that extra pair of hands. We've been busy, so the plastic is now on, and the plastic has been basically pulled as tight as we can on both length sides, the horizontals. And this is how you do it. You basically create battens on the side, and you put the plastic in between the batten, and then on the inside, and on the interior, on the inside, you have these clasps, and you loosen these off when the plastic is on both sides, and you basically keep knocking them down until the plastic becomes basically drum tight, which is what we are now. So that's what Julian's doing. He's walking along and tightening up all these clasps. So we're quite happy with that, to say that we're not professionals putting up a tunnel. So that's what Julian's doing now, and we're now starting to build what they call the end walls, which is putting the plastic around the doors. So we'd started with a complete blank canvas when we first moved to the farm, and little by little we'd made some progress. But now it's time to get serious. Join us next time when we show you all the plantings and what was growing in the commercial tunnel and the field this year.